Welcome to the Ecliptic Spiritualist channel. Welcome to us flowing from this full moon in Cancer. We still have the energy that's fluid from the moon in Cancer, wolf moon. So I hope you took an advantage of doing some ritual work. There's videos up for that, along with there's a ritual, there's the video on how this full moon will make you feel, and some tidbits and doing some forgiveness and release list, along with doing the ritual outdoors with a partner. So those videos are up. You'll probably see it kind of flash above with a link to it, or at the end of this video you can push one of those and still use the energy that is still flowing within the next from yesterday, last night, today in Australia and different areas. It'll be within about 48 to 72 hours. So I want to get into this week of the 18th, which started yesterday, till the 22nd of January, the astrological forecast, and doing a Bayleaf wish spell to bring in setting your intentions for this week, getting yourself embraced in what is available and offering to you. Okay, so we have to start off with this week, as I said, with the full moon, shifting, changes, beginning more after yesterday and today in some of your areas of more of a relaxed feeling and a relaxed focus. It's like taking a nice little breath and a breather from all of the energies that fully came and blown on the full moon. So we want to make sure that during this week coming in, astrologically, we are focusing on our home base and work life, okay, and responsibilities and putting matters into order. So one of the main themes for this week astrologically is the home and responsibilities. This cycle we are in till the new moon, which kicks in February the 1st, which is an Aquarius full moon. We're going to give way between now and that new moon for your career paths, your businesses, and family. So a couple of areas that will arise this week that you're going to be hearing things coming up from your inner self, your spiritual time, your meditation time, or with us in class on Saturdays, or on Patreon. But you're going to have some things that are going to come up to you this week, and how you're going to deal with that. So one of them is commitment. Commitment is one that will rise from the inside out, okay? And what you are loyal to or not loyal to, either or, will come to the surface about commitment, okay? The second one is feelings. Your feelings will be expressed even for those that are normally not non-expressive. So, and that's how this full moon kicked in, and then the rest of the week where we've got some speed on the moon, like going from Leo, which is today on Tuesday, and then the next zodiac signs, because the moon cycles go through the zodiac signs very quickly, because she's really our guide, okay? Even though our sun sign right now is sitting in Capricorn. The third one is neglect, okay? Something will be exposed or illuminated or pushed for your emotional needs to occur now concerning neglect, okay? So you want to be mindful of that. That energy is going to rise up in you. The area of neglect. What have you been neglecting? Who's been neglecting you? Is going to expose that, push those emotions outward and forefront. Okay, and then we have number 4, which is an area that's going to come up this week, which is patterns. Patterns that no longer are any areas that you should be focusing on, or any areas that's holding you back. Okay, and they will clear up. Those patterns will clear up and out, and there will be this sense of personal fulfillment that is focusing on the home or family, and also centered around work-home balance and comfort, along with responsibility. It kicks in responsibility. And yes, I do always use my notes to stay on point, have a lot to say. So we have responsibility. And then this week, we will strive to free ourselves from some restrictions as well. You're going to be working towards a long-term goal, that is most satisfying with the influence of this week's vibes. Okay, and so we're going to burn some bay leaves to set our intentions with this week astrologically, and setting our Bayleaf wish spell, which sets the intentions very quickly and bring forth what we want, so that we're sending these intentions out into the universe. Okay, so one thing we're going to be burning on is we'll be becoming more aware of what is outdated in our lives. So what's going to bring in this week is new perspectives. Okay, new perspectives is going to be an energy that you're going to be setting intentions on. Okay, new perspectives. Okay, and then we will become more aware of our ambition. So you're going to have some ambition energy. Okay, now keep in mind, these are big bay leaves. Some of them are big, some of them are small. I write with a black Sharpie for that energy. So it's your own spell and your own practice with the bay leaves. They're very effective. Okay, and then number 3 is work-home balance. Set this intention with this week's influence, which is what? Home, work, balance. Home and work balance. And what we're saying there is your home life and your work life. Some people, with all the changes that has happened throughout 2020 and 21, lots of people are now all working from home, or are planning strategies to reinvent themselves to be available at home, because putting the principles of home life, family life first. Okay, and humanity is that's what this whole year has a big focus on. If you go to the video that says 2022 predictions in the life path number 3, you will hear an overview for the year. Okay, so let's burn our Baileys. Now, it's a little trick I don't think I've ever told y'all on here that watch me do Bayleaf burns. But one of my little secret moves is I always put a dime inside. You see it there? That's a dime. And the dime is, I always leave it in there because I do a lot of my incense burns and different things in this avalar shell. And what that is that sends out an energy of abundance too. And abundance and winning, or the finish line. So I use that dime with that. Okay, so because he actually also wears a wreath. The head on the dime for the U.S. wears a wreath, which that wreath is all about victory. Okay, it's all about victory. So let's get it in about our burn. Okay, the first one will be on new perspectives. I am using a gold candle. The reason why I chose the gold candle is that I'm doing this on a Tuesday, and today is Tuesday, and the head planet over Tuesday is Mars. So Mars deals with a lot of fire, commitment, and speed. And the orange or marigold color that I chose was to bring in some fire, color, and swiftness and abundance. Along with today also is moved into a Leo energy, even though the full moon energy is still have a big residue. Okay, so I'm going to light my new perspective. Okay, and I'm going to put it in my dish. Okay, so that's one. We've got new perspective. The second one that we're burning on is ambition. Okay, ambition. So I'm going to burn for that. Ambition. All right. And last but not least is work-home balance, setting this intention with this week's influence. And there we go. So we've got our 3 intentions set for this week's astrological forecast. As you know, Bayleaf's bring in speed, abundance. It is a very effective spell. You can use it at any time, in any way. If you have some other setting intentions outside of what I said, by all means, go with the flow from you. And that is it. So I hope you love this astrological forecast for this week, coming from today throughout Sunday. You can listen to it over and over again, share with your friends and family of what to do for this week, moving into waning moon, okay? And I offer psychic therapeutic readings that will give you such a boost in your life and give you a heads up into this chapter 1 of 2022, which is January. We offer ritual work in many areas, spell work in your life, along with master classes. We're starting a new one on the 29th. You may email me for that interest. It's all about taking yourself into the spring equinox and this next turn of the wheel, which starts in February, the 2nd of Imbolc, moving us out of winter into spring, but it's also dealing with inward things, getting happy. How do you give up things to make sure that you're happy? And we're lining that up with the moon, Jupiter being in Pisces till March, and using that energy of compassion and bring an increase of happiness in your life, because it will expand. Jupiter will expand inside of Pisces, and you will see that expansion utilizing that class. The class is between 4 to 5 weeks on Saturdays at 8:30, and it's $103 for the entire 4 to 5 weeks. So as that investment in your life, that's like $20-something per week, but it will go into your life and it will multiply, because we are a North Node community that work together, grow together, so that we're better and growing and striving in your spiritual journey. That is what spiritual journey is all about. Also join Patreon. I have self-paced classes there, a lot of great information. I offer a lunar workbook that comes in every month. It's beautiful, it's effective. You learn about goddesses, spirit animals, astrological information for the month. We're focusing on femininity. I started off with Maya Angelou for the month of January, and all the other goddesses and different things involved. It's worth the investment, because it will keep you on track for the month to doing something on a daily basis with your spiritual journey. Okay, so I love you for watching today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel here. Also sign up on my website at https://eclipticspiritualist7.com. Much more. I love you for watching. Make it a great astrological week. See you later. Bye.